Inhaling the arms all the way up and back. Deep breath in. As you exhale, folding forward. Left foot back, knee down. Inhale, look up. Plank pose. Exhale all the air out. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Exhaling. Inhaling, baby cobra. As you exhale, down dog. Right foot forward between the hands, back knee down. Inhale, look up. As you exhale, left foot forward and fold. Bending the knees, inhaling the arms all the way up and back. Deep breath in, arching. As you exhale, palms to prayer. Inhaling, arms all the way up and back. Deep breath in. Exhaling, folding forward. Right foot back, knee down. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, plank pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhaling, baby cobra, feet together. As you exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, right foot forward and fold. Bend the knees, inhaling, arms all the way up and back. Deep breath in, arching. Exhaling, palms to prayer. Inhaling, arms all the way up and back. Deep breath in. Exhaling, folding forward. Left foot back, inhaling, deep breath. Plank pose. Exhale. Take an inhale. Chaturanga, elbows bent back, hovering. Inhaling, top of the feet to the floor. Upward facing dog. Flipping the feet over one at a time, pushing back, down dog, exhale. Right foot forward between the hands, back knee down. Inhale, look up. Left foot forward and fold. Bending the knees, inhaling, arms all the way up and back, deep breath in. Exhaling, palms to prayer. Inhaling, arms all the way up and back, deep breath in, arching. Exhaling, fold forward. Right foot back, knee down. Inhale, look up. Plank pose. Take an inhale. As you exhale, elbows tight to the body, hovering 2 inches off the floor. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Left foot forward between the hands, back knee down. Inhale, look up. Right foot forward and fold. Bending the knees, inhaling, arms all the way up and back, deep breath. As you exhale, palms to prayer. Inhaling, arms all the way up and back, deep breath in, arching, hips come forward. Exhaling, reaching the arms out, fold. Walking the feet back into a plank pose. Pushing away from the floor with the hands, spread the fingers wide. Inhale the left knee to forehead. Deep breath. Release the pose. Right knee to forehead. Big breath. Release the right foot down. Chaturanga, elbows coming back. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Exhale down into your plank pose. Left hand to the center. Straightening the left foot. Stacking right foot on top of left, hands to hip. Reaching the arms all the way up and back. Lift the arm all the way toward the ceiling. Hips lifting up toward the ceiling. Big breath. Release the pose, right hand down. Coming into your plank. Dropping knees, chest and chin. Exhale.
Inhaling, baby cobra. Release the hands off the floor an inch or two, shoulders drawing back. As you exhale, downward facing dog. On your next exhale, release down into your plank pose. Right hand to center, right foot on its side, coming into a side plank. Lifting all the way up and out of the right arm. Lift the left arm up. If you feel steady, gazing toward the ceiling, softening through the shoulders, lifting through the chest. Raise the right hip slightly. Deep breath. Use the next exhale to lower down into your plank. And releasing elbows back into space, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breaths. Sinking the heels toward the floor, lifting hips, rocking head and shoulders toward the floor. And releasing back down into your plank pose. Balls of the feet directly to the floor, chest lifted. Lift the left leg up, 2 breaths. Releasing the left foot down, inhale the right leg up. Strengthening through the core, lifting the chest. And releasing the right foot down, dropping knees, chest, and chin. Inhaling up, baby cobra. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Dropping the knees to the floor gently. Come into your child's pose, just 1 breath. And coming into our tripod headstand. So placing both hands to the floor, walk the knees in slightly. Top of the head to the floor. 3-legged table, just like a triangle. Tucking the toes, lifting the knees, walk the feet slightly in. Place 1 knee at a time on top of the belly of each tricep. Balance here, breathing. Softening shoulders away from the ears. Slowly begin to lift up. Whenever you're ready to come down, tucking the knees in toward the chest, slowly lowering 1 knee down at a time, and then releasing 1 foot down at a time, coming into your child's pose. Three breaths. Slowly making your way up to sit and releasing the feet to one side of the body, extending the legs out in front of you. Come to lay down flat on the back. Placing the palms down, press down with the palms, engaging the core. Lifting legs all the way up and over the head. Palms come to rest right on the sacrum, lifting the legs high up into the air. See if you can adjust the weight from one side to the next, lifting the legs straighter toward the ceiling, closing the eyes and resting here, engaging the legs. When you're ready to release, knees come toward the forehead, straightening the legs. Releasing hands, slowly rolling out. Spine rolls alongside the floor. And the legs begin to lower, bending the knees, releasing one hand at a time right underneath the seat. You can clasp the thumbs first, and then come to sit on the hands, releasing thumbs. extending the legs all the way out in front of you. Inhale the chest up toward the ceiling, releasing the head back and down onto the top of the head, and making any adjustments, bringing the fingers closer toward the feet. And releasing the lower back, take 3 breaths. Inhale the chest up toward the ceiling, releasing head and neck. Release the hands. 1 foot up at a time to bend the knees. And then inhaling up into your bridge pose. Bringing the shoulders and elbows closer together, wrists together. Deep breaths. Releasing the hands, slowly lowering down. Bring the knees into the chest, gentle hug. You can rock side to side, giving the sacrum and lower back a little massage. And from here, we're going to release the hands, coming to turn onto the right side, and making your way onto the belly. Bringing 1 heel in at a time, reach for each outside edge of the ankle. Inhaling all the way up into your boat pose, and lifting the thighs as high off the floor as you can. Softening shoulders away from the ears, strengthening through the lower back. Take 3 breaths, kicking up higher with the thighs, breathing deeply. And when you're ready to release, use the exhale to lower the legs and arms, resting opposite cheek to the floor. Use your next inhale to clasp the hands at the base of the spine, wrists coming close together. Use your next inhale to kick up with the thighs, looking right down at the floor to keep the neck long and extended. And pointing the feet to keep the legs engaged. You can also flex the feet or point, yogi's choice. And just keeping the legs nice and strong, strengthening the spinal muscles, and opening chest and shoulders. Make sure you can breathe deeply here, coming up a little bit higher. Using your next exhale to release the hands. Rest, take 2 breaths. And then pushing back into a child's pose, hands on either side of the chest. Arms extended, seat comes close to the heels, stretching the arms as far in front of you as you can to elongate the back. Using the inhale to slowly curl up to sit on the heels, and we will finish with our twist. Placing the seat to one side of the legs, extend the legs out in front of you. And we'll begin by placing the left foot outside the knee, right arm lifts all the way up, elbow right outside the knee, gazing over the left shoulder. Lift up through the sternum, top of the head comes toward the ceiling. Inhaling to sit up a little bit taller. Exhaling to twist just a little bit deeper. Shoulders soften. Release the pose, switching legs, right foot outside the left knee. Coming to sit right on top of the sit bones, left arm inhales up. Place the elbow outside the knee. Coming to turn over the right shoulder. Deep breaths. Lifting up through the sternum, sitting up nice and tall, up and out of the sit bones. Gazing over the right shoulder. Releasing the pose, extending both legs. Come to lay down on the back, Shavasana. And beginning to soften, relaxing the legs, soften through the belly, relaxing the lower back. Allow the shoulders to melt downward toward the floor. Eyes and face completely relaxed. Fingers to the top of the arm. Allowing the head to be heavy. And count 6 breaths. Consciousness back to the body, wiggling fingers and toes, and come to turn onto the right side of the body, allowing the muscles to stay soft. Use your inhale to come up to sit, and taking 3 breaths to close, thanking yourself for coming to the mat today. And noticing any changes in the body or mind. Namaste.